as you already know, I use my aloe vera. That's the first thing I use. I've already put the aloe vera on prior to filming because I needed to use it before film, so I've just done it. I just kind of did it off camera. So next I go in with my primer. That is the Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer, 24-hour makeup protection. I've worn this for years and I actually swear by it because it actually covers your skin. So just apply it to the entire face. For me, it just makes the skin like seamless. Like if you've watched many of my makeup videos already, you know that it just keeps the skin looking seamless, and it's just a base for my makeup. Next I'm about to go with my concealer. This is NYX. Now if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I like to use NYX products as well. So this is the HD concealer. So I'm going to put that on next. I just like to apply it like under the eyes, as close to the eyes as possible, and I also like apply it to my T-zones as well. Under the eyes, on the nose, and I also like to apply it on my eyelids too, and just under the eyebrows. But then I'll make sure like that I put enough like here, so I can just rub it in with my blender. I feel like I've not filmed in ages, so it's kind of good to be able to kind of like film again for you guys. Obviously, you know, I took some time out, so it's nice to actually be filming back for you guys again. So once I've done that, it's kind of blend. Just tapping it into the skin. Normally I wipe it, and I don't know why, but I'm going to tap it and I'm actually seeing a difference. So guys, I just did my foundation off camera because you've seen me do it on videos before and it takes forever to do. So I just use my Sleek crème to powder, and it is in the shade Terracotta. So it's just this one here, if it even shows you the shade, because it might not cooperate. There you go. So that's the shade I use. And then next I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the Revolution Birds of Paradise palette. Now if you've watched my other videos, you know that I love this palette because it just has such beautiful colours in it, like just such bright and beautiful colours. So I'm going to be using the colour Tweet, which is just there, and it doesn't really show you, but basically it's like a burnt orange. When I put it on, you'll kind of see it. It's the ring light really isn't doing it justice, but yeah, I'm going to be using that first. That's going to be like my base colour. I just love how it just illuminates on my skin. That's why sometimes I love that I've got dark skin. I love it. Like, I know I'm quite light, but then at the same time I like it when I put like makeup on like this, because my skin, it just melts a bit and I just love it. You see how the orange just like comes out on my skin? I love it. It really stands out. And sometimes afterwards, once I think I've like covered it, I'm not going to actually put any more on the brush. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep rubbing into it, and then eventually when you start doing it like that, as you can see, it's starting to go further and further out onto my skin, and it's starting to raise like near my eyebrows. I like doing that because it kind of just makes it look a little bit bigger, do you know what I mean? And it kind of just makes your eyes stand out that a little bit more. So I like to do that. I'm also going to use this smaller brush, And I just like to work it into like the corner just here, like just my cut crease here, because it's small enough to kind of get into the areas that the big brush wouldn't like be able to get into. So as you can see, like the orange is already like starting to make my eyes stand out, and that's only the outer coat. Next I'm about to go in with the Revolution palette again, Redemption palette Iconic 2. If you see my videos, you've seen that I've used this as well. I love this palette as well. I'm going to go in with like a brown. Once I've done that, I'm going to rub the two, start to blend the two colours together. And it kind of just makes them not look like two separate colours and look like as one, you know. You don't want them to look as two separate, even though they are. You want to kind of bring them together. So I just start working myself around, making the colours blend together. As you can see, they're just starting to like blend now. So I don't need to do it for too long. Just enough until they start fusing together. So after I've done that, I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow shimmer, and I bought this from Poundland and I used it in, it was either my last video or the one before that, I can't remember, but I will also put this down in my description box below so you can check it out. But it was £1 and I thought let me try it out on my last video and it looks amazing. So I'm going to be using this, and it's literally just like a roll, so I'm going to roll it onto my eyelid, and then you'll see what I mean, like it just brings like the makeup that you put down to life. So I'm going to just do that now. As you can see, like look, I've put a little bit on, maybe a bit too much actually no, it'll be alright. So I just do a little bit. Not much, because you don't want that much, because I'm telling you now, it covers your eye pretty good. So you just want to do a little bit, and then I'm going to get my brush and I'm going to rub it in. Now the whole point of this is just so, you know, it just brings a bit of shine, which is why I say don't put too much on, because you aren't trying to just make your eyeshadow be silver, you know, you're trying to make it so that the brown is like sparkly, you know, you're trying to just make it stand out a little bit. So what I do is I just pat it across, you know, the bits that you actually want to be shiny, in which case I just want it to be on the brown bit and then just on the crease, just so it'll, you know, stand out. As you can see now, it's starting to like really look like, when you look at my eyelid, it like is standing out, like it's catching your attention. I might add just a little bit more, just a bit. Just look at that now. Just because I put some Poundland eyeshadow shimmer on my eyelids, then I'll pop in, like you're looking at it and you're like, whoa, her eyes are standing out, and that's because, you know, they are. Next I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. I use just a cheap one, it must have been like £1 something, and this is from Superdrug, so I'm just going to put that on now. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to quickly do the eyeshadow underneath because I completely forgot. So I'm going to just do a bit of the tweet that I use on the Business Enquiries palette. I'm going to just start wiping it under my eyes. Just to warn you, because of my skin type, I've put this tweet on before, and when it's coming to wipe it off my face, I can still see like where the makeup was. So I've worn bright orange before tweet, and I've come to wipe it off and I can see like where it was, and I'm like, oops. But that's just because I know, you know, but it's just to warn you, because I know there's obviously some of you that are gonna wear like a light complexion, you know, and it could really stain on your skin compared to me because I'm darker. Obviously you can't see it as much, whereas if you were wanting to put like a dark colour on, just be prepared that it may stain on your skin. But it isn't that bad, like I said, on my skin tone anyway, it isn't that bad. As you can tell, just by me putting some orange underneath, like it's kind of standing out already. And I'm gonna get a tiny bit of that brown, not much. We're gonna go back to the Revolution Redemption palette, Iconic 2. I'm gonna get a bit of the brown, and I've left some of the orange on the brush as well. And then we're gonna just brush it in there. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So I will just brush my eyebrows into the shape that I want them. Kind of already done it, because when I was priming, put my primer on, primer's like the best to do that with. So I just get the brush and just brush them into place exactly how I will want my eyebrows to be, how I want them to look. And then when I'm satisfied, that is when I fill them in. So if you've watched some of my other videos, my other like makeup videos, you'll know that I don't just like do these like dramatic eyebrows. Like I like to just fill them in because I have natural eyebrows. Like I've never done anything to my eyebrows ever. Like I've never needed to, never plucked, waxed, nothing like that. I'm blessed. So I just fill them in just to give them a bit more definition. And that's it really. So I'm going to just do that now. So now that I've done that, it'll be time to go and get my fake eyelashes. Now for me, when I apply my eyelashes, I like to use some tweezers. Obviously you can apply them without tweezers if you want to, but me personally, I like to use some tweezers because I've got some kind of leverage and I've got some kind of control. So I like to do that. So I'm just going to put the glue on them now. I think I'm going to do an updated how to apply eyelashes video because I haven't done one in a while. It's been a couple of months since I last did one, and I think I'm going to do another one. So if you guys would like a updated how to apply your eyelashes video, let me know, because I know there's quite a few people that can't actually apply them. And honestly, when I was first like learning to put them on, I remember I bought some fake eyelashes and I've never ever put them on before, never practiced, nothing. I just went to Primark, I just bought a packet of eyelashes and I just did what the instructions said, put the glue on. So basically, I'll just say it briefly, I put the glue on and then I'm going to wait for 30 seconds because you want the glue to be tacky. So I just did that and I just waited for 30 seconds and then I just put them on straight away and they went on. I couldn't believe it. You'd think I'd been putting them on all the time. So since then I've just always wore lashes like if I'm going out. Obviously I don't wear makeup like all the time, but I would wear it for purposes like going out or for a meal. I would do it because, you know, I could. So I'm just waiting for them to dry. But guys, so far tell me what you think of this look because I actually like it. Like I'm loving the burnt orange look that I'm getting. I'm loving the Halloween type vibes that are coming through, you know, the bonfire type vibes. That is what I'm getting. I'm getting like fall bonfire type vibes. So it's been about 30 seconds now. You just need to wait until the glue's tacky. I can see it's still a little bit like blue, and that means I know I'm still waiting for it to dry just a little bit more, because if it's completely not tacky, that's not what you want, because when it's not tacky, it'll like, if I'd put this on now, you would see it like the glue kind of still come off because it's still wet. Right, the glue looks more or less done now, so I'm going to just put these lashes on. So once they're stuck down, I just give them a little bit to like, you know, like really like cement to my eyelid, because I don't want to have to reapply them, because it, no. The aim of the game, girls, is that you do not want your eyelashes to come off. Like that is not what you want. You do not want them to be coming off. You want them to stick. So I've left that for a bit now. So I'm next going to go in with the mascara. This is the Makeup Academy Amplify Statement Lash. So after I've done that, I will literally just brush it against my lash, my false eyelashes, because it just makes them stand out a bit more. So I'm going to just do that now. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with my Revolution, again, highlight palette. I'm going to be using this one here. And this is just to finish off a look. Just put a little bit here, just on the forehead, stand up. You're going for that glow. Look at me, I'm glowing. That is what we want. And then we're gonna just put some here. Look at that, I'm glowing. That's what we want. We want that glow. And then I'm gonna go in with the NYX Lingerie. You guys know what I always do. It is to make sure I get the excess, like the excess makeup off. I will just get some tissue, put it to my lips and pat. Now I don't have to worry about it getting on my teeth. And then I'm gonna just spray. This is the Revolution Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Fix and Spray. So guys, like I said in this video, if you like this video, don't forget to get a thumbs up. Comment down below if you like this look. I'm really liking this look. It's really giving me the full vibes that I was looking for. So yes, I'm very happy with it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And also don't forget to share this video to people so other people can see it. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias that I will leave linked down here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.